Now here's the good news. 70% of all athletic opportunities in college do not come from NCAA Division I and Division II schools. Only 30% come from those two levels. 70% come from NCAA Division III, NAIA schools, and junior colleges. And guess what? There's a lot of kids at high schools all over the country that are capable of competing at those levels. Now, Division III schools don't have academic standards, eligibility standards like the Division I and II schools have. But listen to this. It's harder to get into those schools because they have their own higher standards than the NCAA. Way higher standards. They're smaller schools, but usually get a little better education. This is generally speaking now. Maybe get a better education, and they have great sports programs, many of them. No athletic scholarships. But they do have. They do have academic scholarships. Oh, you mean I can go to school and play sports and get money if I have good grades? Yeah. And they have financial aid packages, speaks for itself, and they have the big G word, grants. And a Division III school can give any student athlete a merit-based grant. Heck, they can give a full merit-based grant scholarship to a really good tuba player in the band, if they need one. But they can also give a full merit-based grant for 4 years to a third baseman for the girls' softball team that they need, provided she's a good student, good athlete, good kid. Who cares what they call it? Scholarship, grant. It's money, and it's opportunity to play in college. So don't ever turn your head or snub your nose at grant money from anybody. Never say no until you know you can mean no. All right? Now, NAIA schools. There's about 300 of these schools around the country. And a lot of parents and kids and athletes and even coaches don't know a lot about NAIA, National Association for Intercollegiate Athletics. It's a totally different association separate from the NCAA. Have nothing to do with the NCAA. Just another association. But guess what? 300 of them around the country. Here's something interesting. 66% of them are religiously affiliated. That's the point you should know. They're much like in size to NCAA Division III schools. I told you the pros of that earlier. And guess what they have that D3 schools don't have? Athletic scholarship. That's right. That's another opportunity for you and your student athletes. Junior colleges are 2-year schools. Most of the time, kids go to junior colleges because A, they didn't cut the grades to go to a Division I or II school, or they didn't mature before they graduated from high school. You know, a basketball player that grew 7 inches their senior year after the recruiting was all done, but all the scholarships were gone. So they go to a junior college for 2 years, and then they go to a 4-year school after that. Now, you only get 5 years of you get 4 years of athletic eligibility in college. So you go 5 years to play 4, right? But if you go junior college, you go 2 years at junior college, and then you can play 2 more years at a 4-year school. Okay?